Mistfall Hunter.
Is it actually worth playing?
Well, that depends. Do you like Dark Souls?
Yep.
Diablo?
Yep.
The Witcher?
Yep.
Arc Raiders?
Yep.
The Mistfall Hunter is basically all those games had a very angry baby.
Everything wants you dead.
Everything.
The bosses, the monsters, the other players. Seriously, if it moves, it wants you dead.
Really dead. Hold on. Before we get into that, you said you like dark fantasy?
I do love me some dark fantasies. Ready to go?
This isn't what I meant. Mistfall Hunter is an extraction RPG where you load into a map and it's PvPvE. So basically there's enemies and there's players, and if you die while you're on the map, well, you lose all your loot permanently.
You have the ability to choose from a ton of different classes. Warrior, Sorcerer, Mercenary, Shadow Strix, Black Arrow, and the Seer.
Whether you want to tank, you want to do some AoE tank, you want to shoot some magic, you want to stab some people in the back with them daggers, you know what I mean? You got a plethora of options. Plenty to do. All play styles are permitted in this. Lots of options.
So with all of these options, it really gives every player the ability to choose something that they like. So it's unique to them. Character customization is surprisingly really deep.
We love deep.
And yes, for the boys, there's plenty of cleavage. And for the girls.
You naughty girls!
I felt we were just saying for the boys. For everyone.
Everyone gets the cleavage!
We really did enjoy customizing our characters and making them just how we wanted.
On top of that, the skill trees are actually surprisingly and fairly deep. Like, there's a lot of options. We've only seen the warrior and the sorcerer, but within those trees, there was plenty to do, plenty to choose from. I was actually quite impressed.
For the sorcerer, I was able to choose 2 different types of magic.
Her 2 types of magic were, do I miss all my shots or miss 90% of my shots?
I chose all of them. So, like I said, I picked the sorcerer, which I don't believe was super beginner friendly.
Watching her gameplay, I promise it was not.
It was not. But my spells did feel very powerful, and it was really fun to try to figure out. It was for sure a challenge that I enjoyed.
And you sucked at?
Yes.
No, you weren't that bad. And I, as mentioned before, pick the warrior. Because, your boy, you look like a warrior. I'm joking. That's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry. Big armor, big weapons, tiny brain, and an even smaller pee-pee. Can't leave that in.
No.
My entire strategy was basically hit harder, hit stronger. Watching Lauren go to the sorcerer, it seemed like a lot easier to go with the warrior because it was just pretty freaking straightforward. But it's not all glamour.
Yep.
Okay.
With all that being said, there was a couple issues we had. So for the tutorial, it's about 30 to 45 minutes. Or if you're like us, it took us like an hour and 20 minutes.
And it consists of you learning how to use the weapons, how to use potions and all that stuff. And it also forces you into a solo extraction, which you could finish in 10 minutes, you could finish in 5 minutes, or it could take you 20 minutes. So you're kind of, if you're ready to get into like co-op, you got about 40 minutes on average before you can really join any friends.
Which was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
It is very fatiguing for co-op games to take so long to get to the co-op part.
And that's just for us as co-op. A lot of you may not care, but like, you know, whenever we went to play Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and like a lot of these games, Far Cry, that like force you into a long tutorial, we just want to get to the co-op. Even if we can do the tutorial with each other, that makes it better. It's just, we just want the co-op.
Our biggest problem though was with the servers. I was put on the North America server, which is where we're at. Sean was put on the European server.
And there's a problem with this. The servers are region locked. So because I'm in the European servers, I cannot play with Lauren. Guys, how do we play this game? Oh, no, you're in a different... That's why. Why am I in European server? Hold on a minute. That's why we can't join.
That is a you problem.
And in case you didn't know, our chairs are in the same freaking room.
So if you plan to play with your friends, prepare for a long tutorial and then also plan to possibly get locked out of servers. But hopefully they fix it by the time you are seeing this.
They had patch notes. We logged in the next day, which was the second day after it was released, and they already had a plethora of patch notes put out. So by the time this releases, it could already be resolved, but it's not resolved on our end. All that being said, for a AA game, the gameplay is smooth enough. There are some little hiccups here and there, but it's smooth overall and impressive compared to some of the AAA titles that do come out.
I personally really enjoyed the scenery, and the game's very atmospheric. Like it looks really pretty.
It does truly give like some Dark Soul vibe. It's a very like apocalyptic, like literally dark fantasy apocalyptic. Like everything's kind of worn down. It's been destroyed. There's like skeletons and like weird wizard castles, cool trees that emit light. And when you're trying to extract, there's like a little blue bell guy that, you know, freaking pops up out of nowhere and you gotta beat the frick out of him because screw little bells. You know what I mean?
Also, the combat is very responsive. I enjoyed that it was challenging, but not too challenging to the point where you just give up.
It's a very good mix.
Yes.
All the weapons feel punchy too. You're not feeling like you're hitting like air.
Yeah.
You are smashing them. You ramming them. You bending them over and showing them what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I did enjoy that. It was not super easy because some games it just feels like you're just running through everything.
Yeah.
But then it also didn't feel too hard where it was like a mental challenge and you're almost in tears, you know?
And the animations are good. A lot of the animations that you experience are actually pretty good for a AA game, I will say.
Yes, I really enjoyed the animation of when you load into the game. From the title screen, it literally just shifts the camera and you're in the game.
It's pretty good.
I love that.
It's pretty good. The graphics, surprisingly, like,
really good.
it looks good. It's clean. There's glisten effects. The water looks good. All the magic and the sparkles and stuff.
Good job.
We got approval. Now, the story probably isn't going to blow your mind. It is an extraction RPG, but it is pretty light on the RPG elements. There are some dialogue that you experience when you run into all the, you know, creatures and people around your camp, and they will kind of give you an idea of what's happening around the world. But other than that, it's not too terribly deep.
But there is enough lore and NPC talking to keep you going.
So, what is the final verdict?
Should you play Mistfall Hunter?
Yeah. Why not? Sure. I mean, there are definitely issues, as we've mentioned, and we haven't come across all the bugs because we haven't played a ton in the game. Some can be pretty significant, not gonna lie.
But the developers have acknowledged many of the problems and are actively working on them.
So, get out there, put on them robes or that armor and them tight little underpants.
And start beating the hell out of some other players and enemies.